Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the AM Silver Bullet on Thursday, November 2nd. So let's turn on the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator. And the first thing we see is the 8:30 opening price right here. This starts the 10 o'clock hour. And we just took out the previous weekly high right here. Okay, what that tells me is that everything that could possibly turn on is probably below us, except for the New York kill zone. That'll be up here. But everything else is down here, right? Like everything's below us. All the session highs are below us, right? Except for kill zones here, hasn't been traded to, and then our kill zone highs right here. So we're looking for a reversal if it gives us one, right? So, that's what we're ideally looking for. Okay, so let's just see. We get right here, okay, previous weekly high. So we continue to go up, right? So reversal right now, we need it to come down here, break this. Now I could break this right here, but you're going to want to see displacement, right? And so for me, I want to know if it's going to go higher. I want to see displacement, and I want to see it break optimal trade entry, because this has been trending up for a lot. Like all week, it's been trending up, right? So I want to see to take a reversal, especially with this big candles like this. I want to see not only break this low, but I want to see it break it low with displacement, and I want to see optimal trade entry. I want to mark optimal trade entry out here from low to high here. Optimal trade entry is right here, so I want to see it get past this, close below this 79 level here to be able to go up into a fair value gap and then down. That's where I'm going. That's how I'm thinking right now. I'm still extremely bullish, even though it's been trading. I mean, we've just taken out previous weekly high, so we're at the high of the week, right? Where can we go? Well, let's switch over to the 1 hour chart here, and let's see where. Let's move on. Let's take off all of our indicators at the moment, and let's take off the fib at the moment. Where are we? Oh, here's a fair value gap right here. There's a fair value gap right there. Now this is the full hour, so it kind of cheats because it tells you the full hour, where that's what we're aiming for. We started right here, so we're right here. Okay. So that's where we're targeting, is that fair value gap. If we went down to the 1 hour and we turn on the silver bullet back on, 1 hour is right here. Okay. We already know what happens. It goes up, but at this time, we didn't. We saw that this fair value gap was here, was possible target, and I'm telling you, for me to go short, I want to see it break this low right here with displacement, and I want to see optimal trade entry violated, because we're extremely bullish, right? And we've taken out a major previous week or high is a major liquidity, right? The resting above that, and we didn't reverse right away. We didn't like just extremely spike down, shoot down. So for me, I need to see more. If I'm just not going to take, hey, this went down and this broke through and I take a fair value gap. I'm not doing that. I need to see more. I'm willing to take a lower trade to verify that we're going down. Especially on this, I'd probably look at higher time frame as well. Just telling you what I'm thinking at the moment. Okay, with that though, I'll mark out my fair value gaps and see those are optimal trade entry fair value gaps. So if it hesitates over here at all, I'll take a trade to go long and aim for this 1 hour order block. I'll take a long if it hesitates there. I don't want to just casually go down and break that. I want to see displacement. A couple more candles like that other one would have been fine. All right, so respecting that fair value gap. Respecting the fair value gap. Optimal trade entry, respecting it. Yeah, I'm taking a trade here. So I'm going to buy one here, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to target 16 handles right here for this 1 hour fair value gap right there. Why did I take this trade? Well, we pulled optimal trade entry, and it's been respected here, obviously, but then it came down, respected here, respected here, respected here, respected here. And I told you, just because it broke this, I'm not counting that as a break of structure. There's no displacement through that. It didn't aggressively, it just kind of casually just come through. Whoopee. Doesn't mean nothing to me. I need displacement. Okay, and it's kind of, just stalling right here. That's optimal trade entry with a fair value gap. What else more do you need? Taking that order and I'm going long. I mean, it doesn't tell me that it wants to go short yet. So take your trade. Now, if you took 2 contracts, I only took 1 here. You could take a partial right here. You could take a partial right here. Okay. You could then take an order here, but I didn't. I took 1 trade, so I'm kind of stuck trading all of it at the moment. Where'd that go? Into this fair value gap right here for another entry. Could have added to your position right here. Here, I'll make that green like it's 1 hour, 1 minute fair value gap. So you see it? Could have added to your position right there. Oop. Wrong button. All right, so let's flatten that. Do we get into that? And we do. Okay. Okay. All right. There you go. Let's take off the long position here. All right, so price came at 10 o'clock. We saw it. Price took out the previous weekly high. And what we needed this low to be broken right here for a market structure shift, right? Price came down. This is before the hour, stalled and went back up, right? I would bet that if we reverse this, where price come back, retrace to before it went back down, optimal trade entry came back down right here. So just showing you how optimal trade entry really is pretty awesome. Anyway, we pulled our fib from here, low to high, to get to our optimal trade entry because we wanted to see now this low to be broken with displacement, and we wanted to violate the optimal trade entry. We didn't want to stall. Where did price stall? A fair value gap at optimal trade entry is where it stalled. We took our trade. We saw that on the 1 hour. We had a 1 hour fair value gap up here, unfilled. That's what our target was, 16 handles. Price did give us another opportunity to add another position. We didn't, but that was there for us to add a position if we wanted to. Okay, and so now we got our TP at our 16 handles, and price continued up to a little bit above consequent encroachment of the 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, so that was our AM Silver Bullet on November 2nd using the Kraken Silver Bullet Pro indicator.